Hello, so today I'm doing my 37 to 38 week pregnancy update. Today, it's Thursday and I turned 39 weeks, but like I said, I'm going to do an update on 37 to 38 weeks. I do have a video of my belly shot from 38 weeks, which I recorded yesterday, so that'll be at the end of the video. So in my 37 week appointment, of course, I was full term and pretty anxious. When I got to the doctor, the appointment was a little bit longer than normal because I had 1,000,001 questions to ask her. I hadn't really planned on doing any type of classes at all. I didn't plan on doing any birthing classes, any labor classes, any CPR classes. I didn't plan on doing a hospital tour. I didn't plan on doing anything. But once that anxiety hit me, realizing that I could give birth any day and I didn't know where to go when it came to going to the hospital, I didn't know who to call, and I didn't know anything, I realized I might need to do a hospital tour and I might need to take some classes. So I basically asked her about that sort of thing, and she was like, you need to get on the ball and get that stuff done like immediately. And she basically told me where to go and look for the classes and stuff like that. And let me tell y'all, I thought classes were free. I thought that, all the classes that I could possibly take would just be, free through the hospital. But no, every class is like $100. The birthing and labor class is $100. The CPR class is $100. There's like a class where they teach you how to take care of the baby. That's $100. They're just, every class you can think of, they have, but each class is $100. So not only that, every class is booked for the next 2 months. So there's no possible way that I'll be able to take a class at all because they're all booked and they're all just too much money. Like, I don't even know if $100 would be worth it for any of those classes. I feel like I've wasted so much money already in this pregnancy buying things that I don't need and that weren't worth it. Like, I bought the pregnancy, that long pregnancy pillow, never used it because it's too uncomfortable. And I paid a lot of money for it, but didn't use it, so that was wasted money. I bought so many natural nausea treatments or remedies or whatever from Babies R Us that none of them worked, so those were all wasted money. I just feel like there's constantly things that I'm getting throughout my pregnancy that I end up not using or not liking. And so, yeah, I don't think that $100 for a class is worth it when the doctor's gonna tell me what to do anyways while I'm giving birth. And then on top of that, of course, they're all booked for the next 2 months. I did sign up for the hospital tour. Another thing that happened in my 37th week is the suckiest thing ever. I got my first bit of stretch marks. I think I got 3, like right underneath my belly button to the left side of my body or the left side of my stomach. I got 3 stretch marks. And ever since then, I just keep getting more and more and more and more. So yeah, I finally have stretch marks, and I don't know why all of a sudden at 37 weeks it decided to just pop up. I did change what I was using on my stomach for moisturization. I changed from cocoa butter to Eucerin, and I regret that because I think that might have played a role, because now I realize the cocoa butter was a lot more moisturizing than the Eucerin. But at that time I didn't notice the difference. And within a week or 2 of switching up products is when I got stretch marks. So I'll never know if that was really the reason. I probably would have gotten stretch marks anyways. But looking back, I really wish that I didn't switch up products. I really wish I had just stuck with my cocoa butter, because now I got stretch marks everywhere. I told my hubby about it and he's like, don't worry about it, but it sucks. And then you guys also know that I can't use oils. I can't use coconut oil or any of that kind of stuff, because oils, for some reason, just the smell bothers me no matter what oil it is. I have coconut oil, avocado oil, and jojoba oil, and the smell of all 3 of those things bother me. And those things, they don't even have a strong smell, but for some reason with me being pregnant, the smell bothers me and I just can't use it, although I wish I could. So on to 38 weeks. At 38 weeks pregnant, I went on my hospital tour, and y'all, this hospital tour was an hour long. It was a lot to do for being 38 weeks pregnant, but I had to do it, so I had to do it. I was definitely the only person there that was that far along, and everybody kind of looked at me like, whoa, you're about to pop and you're on a hospital tour. So anyways, the hospital tour was actually wonderful. I found out a lot of good information that I absolutely love. They encourage patient-centered care, which is wonderful. Once you have your baby, the baby stays with you throughout your whole entire stay, which I loved. The baby never leaves your sight. The baby never leaves your side. Once you have your baby, they put 2 bands on your baby. I think they put one on each wrist or one on the arm and the leg or something. They put 2 bands on your baby, and that's basically for security, so that the baby cannot leave the maternity ward. And I don't think the mother can leave the maternity ward either. I think both of us have to stay on the ward, and if somebody tries to take your baby from the ward, or if somebody tries to take off the wristband, all the doors lock to the maternity ward, and then also the alarms go off. So basically they know right away if somebody's trying to take your baby. Oh yeah, and the elevator shut down too, so if somebody tries to leave the maternity ward and hop on the elevator, that won't work. So there's a lot of security around your baby, which is wonderful. And then of course I also love the fact that they don't take your baby away from you at any point during your stay. And if you have a vaginal delivery, your stay is only basically for a day and a half. You have a full day after your delivery, and then you leave the next day around 11 a.m. is checkout. So I love that. The stay isn't too long, although I would prefer just to stay one day. I don't even want a day and a half, but we'll see when I actually give birth if my mind changes about that. But a day and a half isn't too bad. They also offer newborn portraits for free, so you get a free portrait session. You only pay if you decide to buy the portraits, which I'm pretty sure I will be buying the portraits. I'm very happy that they offer that, because I've been trying to look for a portrait studio to take, you know, my newborn to get pictures taken. So the fact that I can get them done in the hospital, I'm really excited about that. I probably won't have myself in the pictures because I probably won't be picture ready after giving birth. It'll probably just be the baby. They also offer a mirror so that when you're delivering your baby, you can see what's going on down there. And I know that most people probably think that's crazy to look down there while I'm delivering, but I'm actually very interested in that. I really want to see what's going on down there, and the fact that I can, I'm happy about that. So I'm definitely going to use the mirror if I can. They also offer a birthing ball, and I'm hopefully going to use that as well. Other than that, the positions that she talked about are very standard positions. That was probably the only thing that I wasn't too happy about, is I want to be able to do more positions than just sitting upright in the bed, but we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, another thing that they encourage is breastfeeding, and I thank God for that, because that's another class that I was thinking about taking that I'm obviously not going to be able to take because I'm due like in a week. They encourage breastfeeding, and they say that once you have your baby is most awake the first hour or 2 hours after birth. So they encourage that the baby stays with you and does skin-to-skin contact and breastfeeds within that hour to 2 hours. They don't take your baby away for, like I said, an hour to 2 hours. So they have a lactation nurse or consultant that helps you with breastfeeding if you need help, and they just give you that time to bond with your baby. And then after the hour to 2 hours, that's when they wash the baby up and weigh the baby and do everything they need to do with your baby. But once again, they have a corner in every suite where they do that. They don't take the baby away from you. So I just absolutely love that. I absolutely love that they encourage breastfeeding, because that is something that's really important to me. That's something that I really want to be able to do, and the fact that they have people there that encourage it and help you out just really excites me. They also said they don't want us using pacifiers. They don't want us pumping or anything like that, because they don't want anything to get in the way of breastfeeding. I mean, that's how serious they are about breastfeeding. So I'm very happy that they are on the same track as I am when it comes to patient-centered care, breastfeeding, not taking the baby away, and then also the security they offer with the security system and all that stuff. I just love the hospital so far. The last thing is I've been trying to decide who I want, you know, in the hospital with me during my stay, and I feel kind of bad, but I don't want anybody there with me other than my mom, my dad, my brother, and possibly my best friend, and that's all I want. And I feel bad that, you know, I don't want any other family members there, whether it be my family or his family. I just want to be able to focus on my delivery, especially because I want to go all natural. I know it's going to take a lot of focus. I just don't want a ton of people in the room. I don't want to hear a ton of noise. I just want, you know, a very tranquil environment basically with no one there other than, you know, the people that I'm closest with. And even after I've given birth, I still kind of want it that way, because I know that whether I have a vaginal delivery or any type of delivery, I know that I'm going to be super tired. I mean, I'm already tired and I already get no sleep, and then delivering a baby, I can only imagine how tired I am, and I'm just gonna want to sleep and recover. I just know already that I'm not gonna really want people there. I'm not gonna want people all up in my face taking pictures, and just that excitement, I just don't want that right after I give birth. But as soon as I get home and take a shower and maybe get, you know, a couple hours of sleep, then I'll be fine with anybody coming over that wants to see the baby, that wants to see me and all that stuff. But while I'm in the hospital, I'm really thinking that I really just don't want anybody there at all. I want to be able to record and take pictures of the whole entire process, not just for me, but also for my husband, because he's not going to be there. But the thing is, the only person that's really going to be in the room during the actual delivery is my mom. So she's going to be helping me, she's going to be coaching me, she's going to be comforting me, yet she's also going to have to take video and pictures. So I don't know how that's going to work out exactly, because it's going to be kind of hard to do all the things at one time. I'm going to try to have something to post for you guys. I'm also going to try to have something to give my husband, but I don't really know how it's going to, you know, work out. I'm thinking that if I don't actually have video to show you guys, that I'll actually have a picture diary at least to show you guys. But like I said, it's gonna be difficult because my mom's gonna be doing everything, so that's also gonna suck, not having my hubby there, because if my hubby was there, he'd be doing the coaching and helping me out, comforting me, while my mom can take the pictures and do the videos or something like that. But that won't happen this time. I bought some Mederma stretch mark cream for Babies R Us, and it was expensive. I think it was like $30 or $40. It was pretty expensive, and I started using it. It's supposed to fade your stretch marks within like 4 to 6 weeks or something like that. The only thing is, it started irritating my stomach. I shouldn't know because I have sensitive skin, so anything that's really strong and not natural usually, you know, irritates me. So once I started using the Mederma cream 2 times a day, I started having an itchy belly again. I haven't had an itchy belly in a while, so my belly started itching again, and it just feels really irritated. So I'm gonna have to cut back on the Mederma cream, which sucks because I want the cream so I can fade the stretch marks, but yet the cream is irritating my skin. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. I might just need to stick with my cocoa butter and worry about fading my stretch marks at some other time. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for following this journey with me, and next you will see a video of my pregnant belly. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Bye, loves. So this is me full term at 38 weeks. My shirts don't really fit anymore, as you can see. So yeah, full term.